Hello, 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 and welcome back to Davina Next Door. Oh my God. Hello, 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 and welcome back to Davina Next Door. Today is going to be the first episode in a new series that I plan on bringing to my channel entitled Week in Review Celebrity Edition. Yes, that is the title we're going to go with. It's basically going to be a few minutes of talking about the celebrity news that happened the previous week. So this news will be from Sunday to yesterday. And this is going to be a video that I'm going to have to record, edit, and post all within a 24-hour period. So no rest for the weary, but hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I love doing. So why not? And I promise that new tutorials will be coming back to the channel for everyone who has been asking me, when are the tutorials coming back? So if you have a question or if there's a tutorial that you want me to do, let me know in the comment section and we'll see what we can do as far as getting that up for you. So this week in celebrity news, ding, Gucci Mane and Keisha got married. I did not watch the special. I did glaze over it. The wedding was $1.7 million. That's a lot of money. A lot of money for one day. Me personally, I don't care how much money you have. I just think it's a waste. But I don't have Gucci Mane money. I don't have Keisha Kayor's money. So obviously they had it to do with it as they felt. There was the part I did see in regards to the wedding special. They paid $75,000 for a cake. A cake. If you wanted to just throw away money, you could have given me that money. That's all I'm going to say on the topic. There has been a lot of buzz lately that Keisha has 3 kids in Jamaica. 3. And you live in, that's a family member is taken care of, but you're with Gucci Mane. Why can't you just bring your kids stateside and take care of them yourself? Just a question. I don't have children, so this is just a question that I feel is valid. I don't know. Do you feel the same way? Her sister, Cicely. Yes, Cicely. I'm looking down at my notes. Was not invited to the wedding, but she did post something, I believe, on her Instagram saying that she couldn't let the day go by without congratulating her sister. I have 2.5 sisters, and I don't think I could get married without them being there to witness it. I say 0.5 because I have a blood sister that we actually became, long story, but yes, I have a blood sister who is not biological. Yeah, I could not imagine my wedding without them. So differences will have to be put aside for that day. Point blank and to the period. That just is how I feel about it. But congratulations to Gucci Mane and Keisha Kayor on their nuptials. And I wish them a happy, wonderful life together. Tamar Braxton and Vincent Herbert have put their home on the market for $15 million. Now, if you follow me on Facebook and I believe on Instagram, you'll see that Vincent was at the Sony building, right? My neighbors, if you heard that banging, about a week ago. As I was leaving work, I saw him outside of the Sony studio. I'll try to insert a picture right here. And it is rumored that Sony has sued him, and he has been ordered to pay $3.67 million back to Sony for advance money from, I believe, 2014. So is that why you're putting your house on the market? I'm a Tamar fan. I am a Braxton's fan. And I know Vincent has a couple of dollars from when he had a studio. He used to manage Gaga. He used to manage Toni Braxton. He managed Mindless Behavior, which was a huge group for the teeny bopper age a few years ago. So between that money, Tamar's money, well, she doesn't have the real money anymore, but from Tamar and Vince, the Braxton Family Values, her albums, your clothing line, and other business ventures, where's your money? What? $3.67 million is a lot of money for me, the commoner, but in that world, that's not a lot of money. That might be 4 cars in their garage. I know they have a Bentley. I know they have a Rolls Royce, or where they rent it for the show. The square footage, I believe, was like 13,000. It's you, your husband, and your son. Why do you need that much space anyways? Just saying. Hey, these are all my opinions. I don't think 2 people need that much space. If I had that type of money, I wouldn't have a 13,000 square foot home. Who am I trying to impress? Who are they trying to impress? But I digress. Moving on. Kim and Kanye, their car was burglarized in Bel Air. It was 2 people. The persons who broke into the car, they scaled walls and they climbed gates and they did this, that, and the third. Why? For what reason? What did you think you were going to gain from this? This happened about 5 o'clock in the morning. I believe it was about between 5 and 7 o'clock in the morning. They were caught by security. When they were caught, one gentleman had a cell phone in his hand. What were you going to do with the cell phone? What were you going to do with it? I mean, call Beyonce? Well, let me not say that because I'm pretty sure her number was not in that phone. But call a music label or call a famous person or some. Why? It's not some magical phone that is not available to you. But yes, their home was burglarized and the suspected people were taken into custody. So that story is now developing, and this has happened almost a year or a little over a year, around the year mark of when Kim had everything happen to her in Paris. So I'm pretty sure this is shaking her up, and they'll probably move really, really soon and just taking her back to that place. So for that, I do feel bad because I'm pretty sure that is something no one wants to experience. So that's the only thing I can feel bad for when it comes to Kim Kardashian. Kendall Jenner was spotted cheering on Blake Griffin at a Clippers game. Now, anyone who personally knows me knows that Davina in sports is not a thing. It never has been, never will be. It's just not a thing. I thought I knew who Blake Griffin was from a picture that I saw, but I don't know this young man. It's just that simple. Congratulations to them. They had dinner and were out giggling and kiki kaka before the game. So congratulations to you too. Another burglary that happened was Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey's house was burglarized. $50,000 worth of, you ready? Sunglasses and purses. So somebody broke into Mariah Carey's house, got through security, got through all of this stuff, and stole sunglasses and purses. One of two things is going to happen with that. In my opinion, one of two things. They're either going to try to go to a pawn shop and hawk it, or they're going to put it on eBay to try to make money. Those are the only two things that can happen with it, or they're going to walk around with it themselves. But sunglasses, a purse, I'm not saying that breaking into someone's home is right, but if I was to do that, I'm going to try to walk away with more than purses and sunglasses. I'm just picturing it as you broke into, it was a window open, allegedly. And if this window was not directly into Mariah Carey's closet, you went searching through this woman's house, found her closet, and decided to take purses and sunglasses. No diamonds, no rubies, no emeralds, because you know Miss Darling, Miss Diva herself has this stuff somewhere in her house. Luckily, she was here in New York City during this break-in, so no one was hurt, harmed, or anything like that. So thank goodness for that. Hopefully the robbers are still at large. Might be the same people that tried to break into Kim and Kanye's, but I don't know. I don't know. So 50 Cent. This is going to be a real quick story. I think it's stupid. Somebody out there might agree with me. Somebody might not. So real quick, 50 Cent's son just turned 21. So 50 Cent decided to have a party celebrating the fact that he no longer has to pay child support. Now, I've heard of men doing this. Okay, fine. But to take it a step further, he said women who don't put their men on child support get in free. Why wouldn't you put your child's father on child support? Especially one, from what I've heard about 50 Cent, he doesn't want to take care of his kids or his older kids. I know he takes care of the one he has with the internet model. Daphne, I believe her name is, the youngest son, Sire, that's his name. I know he takes care of him. I follow Daphne on Snapchat, and I've seen him at parties and school events and things like that. So good job as far as taking care of your younger kids, but your older children need the same type of love. Again, this is all in my opinion, all in fun, but this is how I feel about it. But I'm done talking about that. I'm finished. I'm done. Nene Leaks. Nene Leaks. Miss Lanethia. You are a piece of crap for saying what you said. I said it. I'm not taking it back. I mean it. Nene was fired from being the opening act for the Escape tour that's about to hit the road. She was going to be opening up with her comedy routine. Not sure how comedy and Escape go together, but not for me to judge. I wasn't going anyways. Escape was going on tour with Monica and I believe Tamar Braxton, but like I said, Nene was going to open up for them, and they asked her to leave after her comment this past week. And it's a disgusting comment. I really don't want to repeat it, but just in case you didn't hear it, during a separate event where she was doing her stand-up routine, someone in the audience was heckling her, and her comeback was, "I hope you get raped by your Uber driver." Who wishes rape on someone? Oh, I know. Nene Leaks does. Who? In what world is that funny? But I digress. She was asked to leave, and it's also rumored that no one wants to film with her these last couple of tapings that they have for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Would I want to film with her? I can't say that I would. I can't say that I wouldn't. I would definitely ask her why she said it, what made her think something like that was funny. But yeah, so it's being rumored that no one wants to film with her, and they are trying to get her fired from the Real Housewives. Repercussions for everything that you say and do, especially when you're in the limelight like that. So another developing story, and I will be on top of it. Another person who is getting on my nerves so bad, Tyrese Gibson. If you have known me more than 10 years, 20 years, I really don't remember. I'm going to say about 20 years. When Tyrese first came out singing do 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 do, always Coca-Cola on the back of that bus, you know Miss Davina loved herself some Tyrese. Until I found out how short he was. But still and yet, yes, Tyrese was the bee's knees for me as a teenager. Now, him and The Rock have been going back and forth on social media. Tyrese said it's a fight you are not going to win. You are so caught up in him, The Rock. What happened was The Rock was offered a spinoff for the Fast and Furious. And Tyrese has been all up and through his social media tagging Dwayne, The Rock, whatever his last name is. I don't know. Saying he's breaking up the family and this is a family thing. And people were looking forward to the Fast and Furious 10,000, whatever number they're on. And The Rock has just pretty much been ignoring him. But on a more serious note, his ex-wife, Norma, has accused him of child abuse. This coming from the man who is all over social media saying his wife is a queen and his daughter is this and his daughter is that. She has accused him of child abuse. Shayla is 10 or almost 10. So yeah, and what happened was, according to court documents, Tyrese saw Shayla taking money out of her piggy bank. And he threw her on the ground and had her face in the floor and spanked her. It's her money. I don't see, I'm pretty sure it's more to the story, but if that is the case, it's her money. Somebody gave her this money, whether it was Tyrese, whether it was her mama, whether it was her stepmother, whether it was whomever. It was her money. So you're spanking her for taking her money. Maybe she wanted some penny candy. I don't know. But to spank her, I don't think that's spanking worthy. I just personally don't. I don't believe in spanking children anyways, but this isn't about me at this point in time. But the judge has said it's okay for Shayla to testify when they go back to court, I believe Monday, October 24th. I'm sorry, Tuesday. And Tyrese is trying to stop that, saying that he doesn't think she's old enough and this is going to scar her. Well, guess what, Tyrese? If you spanked her for taking her money, you don't think that has scarred her? Again, makes sense to me. Does it make sense to you? I'm almost done here, y'all. I have one more. Blac Chyna. This is another one who I'm tired of seeing her. I'm tired of hearing her name. She is suing Chris, Kim, Courtney, Khloe, Kylie, and Kendall for damaging her brand and getting Black and Rob canceled from the E channel. Girl, you damaged your brand when you went on this rant with Rob, when you taunted him. Not saying that Rob was in the right, but you sent this man a video of you kissing another man and allegedly y'all were still together. What did you think that was going to do to him? Your show got canceled because ratings sucked. The show was stupid. I think I watched 4 episodes. I don't even think I watched that many. And if I did watch 4 episodes, it was 5 minutes of each episode. So all in all, it didn't even equal 1 whole hour. The show was corny. Y'all were either fighting or y'all were fighting. So ain't nobody got time for that when there is a plethora of other reality shows out here that we can watch. So yeah, she's suing all of the Kardashian Jenner all of the Kardashian Jenner clan except Caitlyn. Caitlyn is still living in her house high up in the mountains, only coming down when she got something stupid to say too. But yeah, another developing story, y'all. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week in review, celebrity edition, and we will be back next week with new juicy gossip. As always, remember to live life to the fullest, because this is not a dress rehearsal. Thank you for watching. Love you.